OK. Now, this is actually opened up as a notebook file, but we're actually in the internet. And you can't really work with it until you amend it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, okay, I'm going to select all, and I'm going to copy. So I keep it selected all, so right click, copy. So it's copied that information, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste it into a Word account, which I can save and I can print. So I have it copied, I come down to Start, I open up Word, okay, again just give it a second for the application to open up. Now I know from experience that this is an account that is best printed in a landscape view. So before I paste it in, I just simply go to Page Layout and I choose Orientation and I select Landscape. Okay, now all I have to do is right click, paste. The account goes in, but it's fitting on 2 pages and it hasn't fitted correctly. So what I can do very simply is adjust the margins. You come up here and you go to click on the little triangle beside margins and come down and select narrow. Now when you do that, your account for that month will fit on the 1 page. Now you can print it and now you can save it. So in this case I am going to go to my office logo. If I select print, I can print a hard copy and keep it in my folder. Okay, and if I go to my office logo again and choose Save As, again it's bringing me to my files because it remembered the last time I went to my files. I select my adult education account, okay, and I select Open. And again, Anne has called this file Date, which makes no sense to you. So again, you would call this, I think it was called Analysis by Center Code Monthly Spreadsheet. Whatever the account is called, you will be more familiar with it than me. And again, you need to put a name on it. End September 2009. And you simply select Save. Okay, so now you have done that. You can obviously print a copy if you wish, but I'm just going to close it down. Okay, and I can simply click here on the HTTP to bring me back to this page. Now this is my selected notebook. Okay, so to go back to my file, I just left click on the page anywhere to deselect and use my back button, which will bring me back to my Dunshaughlin document library. Now if I just show you what we have done in my files, if I come down to Start, go to my files, go to my Adult Education account, either double click or right click Open, you can see now I have my 2 files taken and saved. So I have one there now for the end of September, and which is a Word account. And I have this one, which is the Excel account, which was the first one I did, which has very bad spelling in it, which I can just change by right click, rename, and I can take out my spelling mistake. And I now have that one in there. Okay, so again, to click back onto your SharePoint page here. Just to remind you that at the end of September, Anne will overwrite these. So at the end of September, the figures that are there will be cumulative and will include your figures for September. So there'll be September and October and so on. So it probably is important that you save as at the end of each month, and you will end up with 2 extra files for every month, which you can use as a comparison between the months. Okay, so now to get back to your main page, you use the breadcrumb back, and if I come back here to Adult Education Management, it brings me back here to my main page. So that is generally how you can get to your page, right? You go to VEC Staff and you select Corporate Affairs. If you wish to add this to your favorites in SharePoint to remind yourself of the page, and so you don't have to remember how to get there, if you come up here to the right hand side and click on the little triangle, you can simply add to my links. When you select that, this little box opens up in a moment, when it's ready. Okay, so it says Home Adult Education Management. All I do is select OK. The next time I'm in SharePoint on any location, once I've signed in, if I go to my links, it will be there. And you don't have to remember how you got there. You just click on it and it will bring you directly to your page. The other thing, whoops, let's try to move off the page. The other thing you can do is, Anne will obviously update those files at the end of every month. But if you wish to get an email confirmation telling you that she has done so, it's an automatically generated email which comes through as soon as Anne changes the document library. You can set alert on the folder. So each one of you, if you want to do this, this is how you do it. You click on your Dunshaughlin document, and on the actual document library you set an alert. To do that, you click on this little black triangle here beside the word Actions, okay, and you click on Alert Me. Okay, and what happens is you select OK. Now when you select OK, when Anne Malone updates that file, she'll obviously make a change to the folder. You will get an automatic generated email telling you that she has done so. Now that's just to let you know when your files go in. As you know, Anne will put them in at the end of every month anyway, so you don't have to do this, but it is an added feature that you can do. So again, I won't select OK because I don't need to know when files go into Michelle's account. I'm just going to go back to Adult Education Management, and now I can be back to my main page, and I think that basically is probably a basic information video for you. If you have any questions, please email me or Anne Malone.